Hi guys, standing here with Jenna and Whakaio from Tonight Alive. Guys, how you doing? Enjoying the day so far?
Yeah, very much. You nailed the name there. You did it.
You did it well.
It's a pretty interesting name when you look at it. I was just like, oh, that'll be bad if I get this one wrong. But so you guys have already had a crazy touring year. Like your touring schedule is insane. You've already done, if I'm right, 2 UK tours and just did Soundwave. How was all of that?
Yeah, we did UK and Europe at the beginning of the year, and then Soundwave. It's been really busy, but great. Yeah.
Soundwave was awesome to be a part of, just being Australian and being on the Australian tour, like, finally. So it was good, everyone coming out to support the Australian bands, and it was good to be a part of, you know, bands that you look up to and you get to meet them. So that was awesome.
Did get a taste of Starstruck? Did you catch yourself watching specific bands?
Yeah, I've never felt that way before. And then like Corey Taylor from Slipknot walked past me. I was like, oh my god. And I introduced myself to the singer of System of a Down because he was kind of there, and I was like, oh, well,
They're
I'll
from
kind
the
of
same country as well.
Yeah, I'm from Armenia, so I was like, I'll regret it if I don't say hi. So I did. I was shaking after that, but I've never had that before. It was a good feeling though.
Tom's along for me.
Tom,
because Angels played, and I couldn't say anything to him. I just looked at him from afar. I was like, "You're awesome."
Yeah.
Well, speaking of loving doing Australian tours, you guys got the There's No Place Like Home tour coming up in May.
Yeah.
And so you guys are pretty stoked about that. You got a band coming from America. Who's playing with you guys?
That's A Dangerous Summer. Yeah, and they're one of our favourite bands.
We were just so stoked to do a headline here again, and we called it that because we've been away from home so much. So it's awesome to be back and playing to our fans. So it's good.
So you get that nice feeling of playing the Australian tour, and then you're headed back overseas you're doing the whole entire thing of Warped Tour.
Yeah,
That is,
yeah.
I went to Warped Tour growing up. That is an intense tour. How do you plan on doing that?
Dude. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the amount of touring we've been doing the past year is enough of a
Yeah, we've done America.
experience.
We've done America twice, so we know kind of what that's like, but we don't know what that's like in 40 degrees heat.
Yeah.
So I mean, we played Texas in the summer, which was like
That was
really
tense.
hot. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Take it from me, you'll have a tough time in California. It gets pretty hot there.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
So speaking of America and how you're doing over there, your album dropped Valentine's Day, I believe. It dropped out over there, and it's getting amazing. I don't know if you guys know, but K-Rock radio station in Southern California has voted you guys in the top 10 best Australian rock bands of all time. Is that just the most humbling thing you've ever heard?
It's kind of weird because that was like maybe a year, maybe two ago. So it was, at the time it was like we hadn't even put anything out in America or hadn't put the album out. It was like we haven't done enough to deserve that yet. So I think at this point we're just trying to live up to that and do as much as we can to show that we're grateful for that. Yeah.
Well, your new album is pretty insane. I love the song Amelia. That song is it's really powerful. Is there anything special behind driving that one?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's about a real story about a friend of mine that passed away when she was 16, and it was just heartbreaking. We went to school together, and we weren't even close friends at that time. We were friends sort of earlier on in our growing up. So it was kind of a real slap in the face for me. But that song is sort of about doing her justice, and I just couldn't help feeling like she deserved so much more than just a funeral. Like, I mean, she has a foundation now. She was a professional skier. Wow. So she has her foundation now, the Amelia McGuinness, if you guys want to check that out. So yeah, it's very special to us and a lot of her friends. So thanks. That was a really long story. But
No, it was worth it. It's a good story.
Thanks.
It's a great song.
Thank you.
You've also did another song off Consider This EP.
Yeah.
You did Thank You and Goodnight
Go on.
with Mark Hoppus. Were you guys actually there when he sang?
Yes, we
Yeah, we
were.
were. It was really cool. It was like we couldn't decide on who we wanted to do guest vocals, and our producer did Dude Ranch with Blink in 97, and so he contacted Mark without letting us know and was like, so what do you guys think? I'm like, what the hell? We would never have gone out and asked him to do that for us. So
we went down.
It's really
we went
special.
down to Mark and Travis's studio in LA, And I was so nervous. Like my whole stomach was just like this. And he opens the door and he's just standing there. He's like, "Hey guys,
he's really
I'm
tall.
Mark." Yeah, he's like, "Hey guys,
he's
I'm Mark."
taller
And
than
I was
us.
just like, I didn't even think I said hello. I just kind of looked up at him and it was just like that. And we walked inside and they talked for like a little bit. And yeah, we were sitting on the couch and he just sang like right there. And I was just like, I cannot believe this is happening right now.
It was very friendly and very big personality, very loud. It was really cool. Yeah.
That was very humbling, I think.
Yeah, totally. He was not a rock star at all. It was cool.
He was awesome.
So you recorded your album in LA. How long were you there for? Was it pretty crazy being so far from home to record your very first album?
Yeah, I think that was our first time that we were away from home for so long.
Yeah.
We were like away for like 10 weeks, I think we were. So that was it was difficult being away because we'd never done it before, and that whole process was a lot different from what we were used to as well. So that was difficult.
It presented a lot of challenges, but I just have so many good memories from that time. Like it was a total bonding experience for us. We were in the same house for 2 months, like cooking each other dinner and coming home every night. It was like coming home to your family, I guess. It was really nice. It was kind of like work. We did sometimes 12 hours of recording a day and then come home, sleep, do it again. It was really fun. It was really challenging, and we learnt a lot. So all around good experience.
So Jenna, I gotta ask, being the only girl in the band, does it get a bit weird touring? Does it get a bit smelly in there for a girl's liking?
It definitely does get smelly, but it's like, I think it's weird for the guys because I'm becoming more and more like them, and I don't know if it's good or bad, but I mean, it's good. I mean, I fit in, like we have fun, but yeah, I think I'm too much like them now. It's all good fun.
Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Guys, check out Tonight Alive. Check out their tour. There's No Place Like Home coming in May. Thanks, guys, very much. Have a good day. Enjoy your set.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.